Hello, beautiful conscious creators. I hope that you have started your day with nothing short of health, wealth, peace, love, and light as we explore healing and conscious creation together in this space. I hope that you'll remember to be kind and patient with yourself and your thoughts. So I'd like for us to take a deep breath in. I would like to invite you to take a deep breath in with me. That was not a deep breath. Let's try again. Take a deep breath in and relax our bodies as we exhale. Sorry, like my breath got choked and I couldn't really take that deep breath in. But what brings me to the conversation about breath is that that's where life begins. Super cliche, but that is truly where life begins, with your breath. And once you become conscious and aware of your breath, you start to slow down. You start to relax, even in situations that want you to rush, because you're aware of the inhalation and the exhalation in your body. It slows you down to the point of you don't even have to rush in your mind or in your body. And that's when we are able to easily perceive if things are ego driven or things are coming from deep within us, because by getting in touch with your breath, and I mean this links to a lot of things. And I'm recording this episode as an answer to the question that I posed yesterday. I don't think it was necessarily a question, but it was more the how are you able to distinguish, right? If it's an ego-driven sign that you are seeking, or if the sign is God-given, like a higher power, like this sign is actually an indication that whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're attracting into your life, whatever it is that you are calling in, is actually something that will show up in your reality, right? And it's not just you perceiving things and then starting by overthinking things. I just want to say this: when you overthink something that you are trying to receive or you are trying to attract, something that you're trying to consciously create, I've heard this analogy so many times and I think I should share it as well. It's like putting a seed in the garden, right? And you're saying grow seed, but then you keep uprooting it because you want to see if it's actually growing and but you wouldn't do that if you were to plant a seed in the garden. You would just leave it in there by thinking about whatever it is that you're manifesting, or overthinking whatever it is that you're manifesting. You're not giving it the time to grow on its own, because whatever you desire, you will attract. Your desires desire you, and that's an episode that I will get into at a later stage. Your desires desire you. But when you are always constantly overthinking this desire, you're not giving it the chance and the room to breathe. So by taking your thoughts, by breathing, you're taking your thoughts away from the thoughts. You're moving away from your head space and leaning more into your inner guidance, because your breath is connected to your consciousness. It's connected to everything that gives you life, correct? So when you breathe and you become aware of your breath, you're conscious of your breathing, slowly, steadily, you begin to slow down. You begin to relax. And when you are in a relaxed state and you receive something, you hear a song maybe, or you see someone walking past with a billboard. That's not a billboard. A sign, or you're driving past a billboard in the car and you're in this relaxed state. Your observation of the things that are happening around you, because you're in a more the brain waves are also like, they play a role, but like it's not something like almost theta like. It's not something that I want to get into right now. Brain waves are like a whole different conversation. But when you are in that state where you're not leaning too far forward and you're allowing things to flow in, you are relaxed, for lack of a better word, then you are able to better receive and better perceive if things are God-given based on your intuition. If it's, when things are meant for you, you have a certain knowing inside of yourself. You have a certain knowing that this is actually meant for me. And even the things that you want to consciously create, when something feels natural, I'll always say this. Oh, man. I'm being my own worst enemy right now. I want to stop recording because I lost my trail of thought. What do I do right now in this moment? This episode was already so good. Why would I stop now? Boxy, don't be your worst enemy. Boxy, don't be your worst enemy. Oh. Back to what I was saying. I think I've been speaking so much today that because I have tried to record. I've started and stopped and started and stopped. Old habits die. Ooh, old habits will die hard, especially if it's a habit. So it's been a pattern, it's been consistent, especially when I started this journey of podcasting and sharing videos. I would stop because the whole perfection thing. I did say in the first episode that I'm trying to let go of the idea of wanting things to work out perfectly. So right now I lost my trail of thought and I made a mistake. But, oh man, damn it, who cares? Yes, so. Anyway, back to course. Because I'm actually going to close this off. Point is, when you begin to slow down, your body starts to relax. And you're able to better receive answers deeply within yourself. You're able to hear the intuition that exists within you. And it almost feels like a knowing that this is actually meant for me, or this is actually a sign that is not necessarily coming from my headspace, but it's coming from my heart or my gut. When you meet someone and you're like, this person gives me a good feeling, that knowing didn't come from here. It came from somewhere. This feeling state that already exists within you, this vibration, whatever vibration that person radiates, you were able to connect with it and actually feel into this person, whoever it is that they are. So you had the knowing already before they even opened their mouth, before they even shared experiences with you. You're already able to feel into who this person is. Maybe not necessarily a full understanding or a full knowing of who this person is, right? But on some level, there's a knowing. There's a when you are existing in the quiet within yourself, then you can better perceive. You're better able to hear the inner guidance that exists in you. And that's where I'm going to end this episode, because I think that's enough for today. I think so too. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. My name is Uba King, and I'm your accidental therapist. Forgive me, guys. You're gonna have to forgive me until I get into the habit of just flowing. It takes a bit of time until I get into it. Then gonna be mistakes along the way, and it's okay. Ha! Look at me, I'm Shakespeare Picasso.